Have you ever wondered what magic happens between you clicking a link and a web page appearing on your screen? It feels instantaneous, but behind the scenes, your request embarks on a fascinating journey, and the server plays a pivotal role in crafting the perfect response. A server generates an hypertext transfer protocol response, often called an HTTP response, by processing an incoming request, performing necessary operations like fetching data, and then constructing a structured message according to the HTTP protocol specifications. This message contains the requested information or a status indicating the outcome. At its core, a server acts as a sophisticated information delivery system, meticulously designed to understand and fulfill requests. When an HTTP request arrives, it is essentially a structured query asking for a resource, like a web page, an image, or some data. The server's job is to interpret this request, locate or generate the specified resource, and then wrap it up in an HTTP response. This response is a carefully formatted packet of information, including a status line indicating success or failure, response headers providing metadata, and the actual body of the requested content. This entire process is governed by the stateless nature of HTTP, meaning each request-response pair is treated independently, though sessions can be maintained through mechanisms like cookies. To achieve this, the server typically follows a sequence of steps. First, it receives the incoming HTTP request and parses it to understand the method, such as GET or POST, the Uniform Resource Locator, and any included headers or body data. Next, a routing mechanism directs the request to the appropriate application handler, which is specific code designed to deal with that particular Uniform Resource Locator. This handler might then interact with databases to retrieve information, call other services, or perform computations. Once all necessary data is gathered and processed, the server constructs the HTTP response. This involves setting the correct status code, like 204 OK or 400 and for 4 not found, adding relevant headers such as content type to specify the data format, and finally, encoding the body content, whether it is hypertext markup language, JSON, or an image. Understanding this process reveals the power of middleware and server-side templating engines. Middleware refers to software components that process requests before they reach the final handler or after the handler has generated a response, allowing for tasks like authentication, logging, or data compression. Server-side templating engines, on the other hand, dynamically insert data into predefined hypertext markup language structures, personalizing the web page for each user without requiring manual creation of every single page. This dynamic generation is fundamental to modern web applications. Ultimately, the server's meticulous response generation ensures that every interaction on the web is efficient, reliable, and tailored to your request. By expertly handling the parsing, processing, and packaging of information, servers provide the seamless digital experiences we depend on daily, transforming complex data into clear, consumable content right before our eyes. This robust system underpins the entire fabric of the Internet, making complex operations feel effortless.
If this helps you code smarter, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more.